Ohio drivers are racing through this pandemic. A new study found speeding is up in all three of Ohio's largest cities. That includes right here in Northeast Ohio.
And as 5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll found, so are tickets for drivers putting the pedal to the metal.
You might think fewer cars on the road during this pandemic would mean safer streets for all of us, but that study and new state numbers suggest that might not be the case. If it seems like traffic is flying past as Ohio's economy shut down, you may be onto something.
I mean, once the traffic pressure is off, people can just really, let it loose.
Harvey Miller is director of Ohio State's Center for Urban and Regional Analysis. His study shows not only is speeding up in Ohio's largest cities, open lanes means drivers are opening up their throttles.
The extreme levels of speeding, people going 10, 15, 28, 30 miles an hour over the speed limit, we're seeing more of that.
Don't believe him? Just look at this. The Ohio State Highway Patrol says since the stay-at-home order started, the number of speeding tickets on Ohio's roads dropped 93% over the same period a year ago. But the number of tickets for drivers going 100 or more miles an hour up 53%. And that worries Miller.
For some people, this is a chance to live some kind of sports car, fantasy, or live some kind of racing fantasy. And it's not a fantasy that people should be living. It's very, very dangerous. Speeding kills, literally.
In fact, state figures show while there was a 30% drop in the number of crashes in March 2020 compared to a year ago, deadly crashes dropped just 4% over the same time.
If the number of injuries and fatalities are going up, with less traffic, or even staying the same, that indicates a problem.
The study found average speeds on sections of Interstates 480, 71, and 271 around Cleveland are all up over 10 miles an hour over a year ago. A risk, Miller says, that touches all of us.
The people who are delivering food to you, the people who are running our essential services, they're all out on these roads and they're exposed to this risk. So even if you're home now, somebody out there who you depend upon is being exposed to this increased risk by reckless speeding on our roads and highways in Ohio.
Miller believes the big takeaway from all this is that speeding is a real problem in Ohio. He says while speeds may slow down when traffic increases, the need for enforcement will remain. In Cleveland, I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll.